You might think you've already seen every kind of remote-controlled machine out there, but get ready to be surprised. Today, we're diving into aircraft and drones that look like they're breaking the laws of physics with their incredible agility and performance. These machines are the result of passionate pilots and engineers who transformed their hobby into a high-tech playground of speed, power, and precision. Their creations push the limits of what's possible, turning the skies into a true experimental arena. Let's begin with a scene that feels almost impossible. This is the F-3P category, where pilots fly incredibly light, ultra-responsive aircraft inside gymnasiums. These planes are so light they weigh less than a soda can, yet move with unbelievable speed and accuracy. At the top of this world is Austrian pilot Gernot Bruckmann, a true master of precision. With exact, controlled movements, he makes his aircraft glide, twist, and respond almost instantly, turning indoor flight into a jaw-dropping display of skill and control. Take a look at these two miniature giants. First is the Bushmaster, equipped with a massive 29-inch carbon fiber propeller and impressive power for its size. Beside it is the TCUB prototype, even bigger and engineered with remarkable precision, packing advanced design into just a few kilograms. A type of RC flight you won't see twice. The plane looks alive in the air. It lifts off, holds perfectly still, then shifts direction effortlessly, almost like the pilot is sketching shapes in the sky. What you're witnessing is pure mastery, a level of control over the aircraft that borders on unbelievable. This creator grabbed an old heater fan, took one look at it, and decided it would make the perfect airplane engine. And surprisingly, his improvised setup didn't just work, it actually lifted a model aircraft into the air. He built the entire plane from foam, a bit of wood, and a homemade duct that channels the airflow from the fan. When the impeller spins in the right direction, the whole system acts like a tiny DIY turbine, pushing air back with enough force to propel the plane forward. And just to be clear, the heater's motor wasn't used, only the fan and impeller. The power comes from a real brushless motor, the same type used in RC aircraft, bringing this creative experiment fully to life. This build already makes you smile before it even leaves the ground, a full RC airplane crafted from colorful umbrellas. The frame is light, improvised, and put together with pure creativity, yet it holds its shape surprisingly well. Every piece looks like it was chosen for fun first and engineering second, but somehow it all comes together perfectly. And the best part? The pilot handles it with total confidence, guiding the umbrella plane across the field as if it were a polished, professional model. What starts as a playful experiment quickly turns into a legitimate flight, proving once again that imagination can take to the skies just as well as any high-end machine. This KFC bucket experiment sits right on the edge of creativity and chaos, the kind of idea that makes you question everything, then laugh, then stare in disbelief. The builder tries to turn two chicken buckets into a Magnus effect wing, and the entire process becomes a wild mix of trial, error, and pure stubborn determination. In the single-engine setup, the aircraft drags to one side, spins far too quickly, and constantly fights its own torque. When the creator switches to a dual-motor layout, the model finally starts to settle into something resembling controlled flight, even though the spinning buckets generate all sorts of unpredictable forces. The final result is crooked, heavy, unbalanced, and always on the verge of falling apart, but somehow, impossibly, it still flies. The RC model of the Heinkel He-162 pays tribute to one of World War II's most unusual fighter jets. The real He-162 was built fast, using mostly wood, and featured a single jet engine mounted on top of the fuselage, its most recognizable feature. Even though it had a short and troubled service life, its bold design made it a memorable piece of aviation history. Today's RC versions capture that same unique look and agile flight style. Powered by electric duct fans, they offer smooth, jet-like performance and come in foam or detailed plastic builds. With their top-mounted engine pod and sleek shape, these models give hobbyists an exciting way to experience a classic and distinctive aircraft from the past. This RC jet shows up looking like a tiny missile, built for nothing but speed. Even before the engine starts, you can tell the design is all about raw power and straight-line performance. Once it fires up, it becomes a true rocket in miniature. The engine turns air and fuel into an intense burst of thrust, launching the model forward with incredible force and proving exactly what it was made to do. This machine comes straight from the Netherlands and brings serious ambition with it. The Scout Pulse Jet is powered by a true pulse jet engine, no turbine, just rapid, continuous explosions that create direct thrust and a deep, chest-shaking roar. Its flights don't last long, but every second is pure intensity. It shows just how far RC pilots will push the limits in the name of power, noise, and extreme creativity. The Dutch drone gods teamed up with Red Bull Advanced Technologies to create a cutting-edge drone built solely to chase Max Verstappen's Formula One car at Silverstone. This custom machine launches from 0 to 300 km per hour in just 4 seconds and reaches top speeds of 350 km per hour, using powerful motors, precision props, and a lightweight frame built to survive extreme G-forces. Filming an F1 car up close is incredibly challenging, especially with the violent air turbulence behind it, but this drone handles it with remarkable stability. The result is stunning high-speed footage that captures racing action in a way never seen before, redefining what aerial motorsport filming can do. The V2 Crazyball 3D RC plane is a low-cost, high-performance model made for pilots who want to learn or practice 3D aerobatics. It's extremely lightweight, very agile, and built to handle bold tricks thanks to its big control surfaces and strong thrust-to-weight ratio. You can make the plane from cheap foam board or 3D print the parts yourself. The kit comes as downloadable plans or pre-cut pieces that are quick and easy to assemble. It's great for experienced flyers and also perfect for beginners who want to try 3D flying without worrying about expensive crashes. This is a Magnus Effect plane built from scratch by a young builder named Finley, and yes, it really flies. The twin rotating cylinders cancel out the rolling effect you get with a single rotor, making the aircraft stable in the air. It uses a front propeller for forward thrust, a rudder for steering, and the battery is placed up front to keep the balance right. Most of the parts are 3D printed or made from lightweight materials like carbon fiber. Like many experimental builds, it takes testing, crashing, and rebuilding to get the power, control, and aerodynamics just right.